Alright, we're back on MW2. Oh, good old MW2. I haven't played this game in a while, but since I was, dabbling in MW3 and all the other ones, fuck it. I've been having people leave some comments and stuff like, please do more like MW3 and other Call of Duties. More happens in those than, whatever happens in Black Ops 3 and all this stuff. So there's this hot topic flying around today because there's been a couple leaks. I think like Team Arts made a video on it, Cross made a video on it. All over Twitter, people talking about it. Apparently there has been some sort of leak from a guy that has leaked information about the most, the newest Call of Duties. Previously, he has done this before. There's some guy that said something along the lines of, yeah, the next Call of Duty is going to be like extremely futuristic, sci-fi, in space type of shit. He said something along the lines of, it'll make Black Ops 3 look like the Stone Age. Personally, I wouldn't mind a Stone Age Call of Duty, I'm just saying. If snipers could become archers just for 1 year, I would totally do it, I'm just saying. So upon me hearing like all these little rumors and stuff, I'm honestly kind of worried. Like, obviously I'm not judging the game if I haven't even like seen any gameplay of it, or on top of that, nothing is even confirmed. But one trend that seems to be happening is that these jetpacks and boosting things and all these like higher jump things, the things that just aren't really classic Call of Duty, they tend to be things that are obviously happening in a, futuristic setting. And I mean, if it's like sci-fi and shit like that, why wouldn't they be boosting around and jumping and having all these like cybernetic powers and all this other shit? And honestly, it's not like I hated like Advanced Warfare or anything like that. It's just, it wasn't Call of Duty. It's kind of how everybody felt about it. They said it's just not the same. Call of Duty's dead, blah, 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 blah. All that fun shit to hear being a part of this community on a regular basis. Got him. Upon me hearing all of these rumors and everybody like, getting all mad and shit like that and people judging and then other people getting mad at other people for judging already. In the midst of the whole thing, I said something along the lines of, please don't be futuristic or something like that. I really should have clarified and just said, please don't have like boosting packs and all this other shit. Just like I stated earlier, like people just seem to enjoy like the whole classic style of Call of Duty way more, especially for watching for whatever reason. Although I feel like you could do a lot of cool shit with like the movement in Black Ops 3 and in Advanced Warfare. Like the fan base just doesn't really like it. Like, obviously some people like it. Obviously a good amount of people like it, but like as far as the classics go, people always say like you're never gonna be able to beat them. You got people that think COD 4 is the greatest Call of Duty of all time, MW2 is the greatest of all time, Black Ops 1 is the greatest of all time, Black Ops 2, etc. People very rarely say that their favorite Call of Duty is like Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare or whatever reason. I feel like the jetpacks are kind of the reason for that. And again, people didn't really like Ghost that much and it didn't have any jetpacks or anything. It was also kind of weird with the kill feed though, and the maps really weren't that great. I don't know, I'm just saying if we just follow like the actual trends, like if I were creating Call of Duty, I probably would never touch anything close to a jetpack ever again. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes and try to think about what they're doing and trying to think like, okay, I'm trying to sit there and think like, what would people like the most, right? What's the highest grossing Call of Duty? I'm actually curious. Highest grossing Call of Duty. Call of Duty Ghost sold more than MW2. Black Ops 2 sold 24.2 million. Black Ops 1 sold 26.2. And MW3 sold 26.5 million units. Holy fuck. I did not think that MW3 was the highest sold one. I thought it was like, I don't know, BO2 or something. I don't know, maybe the article I'm looking at is bullshit. Oh, leaving this lobby. Let's go back to good old free-for-all. All of the highest selling games are like the classics. It's just kind of gone downhill over the past few years. And I guess they've just been kind of like, I don't know, changing things up to try to like, I don't know, boost their sales even more. But they kind of hurt themselves in doing that just by, I don't know, statistics or whatever. Even though like I've enjoyed each and every single one. No matter how much MW2 has pissed me off, this game is like a huge part of my childhood. I can't say I don't like futuristic games because I fucking love Halo and that's way more futuristic than this. I just want a game to come out that everybody's going to enjoy playing and watching at the same time, just like MW2 was. Black Ops 2 as well. I mean, even though everybody was good at that fucking game, I mean, I made an introducing on that game. I had some pretty solid clips of my introducing. If I was able to do it, anybody can. I don't know, I'm just gonna say the same shit that I was saying when everybody was like hearing the rumors about Black Ops 3. We haven't even played the game yet. We're hearing rumors, but there's no confirmation of like a jetpack or something like that. Even though they're saying it's futuristic, there's none of that kind of shit that, has been confirmed at all. I think people are just really throwing around the ideas and just getting a feel for how everybody else feels about, oh, should we have another game that has like the boost jumps and all that other shit. It's kind of like a feeling out process, and I mean, like, these companies have been working on these games for, a couple years now since they've been switching over between three of the companies. These guys are probably already far into their next project after their game is already released, and they have a couple years to work on it. So it's not like us expressing our displeasure with the game is going to make them be like, oh, fuck, maybe we should take this huge part out of this game that we've been working on for a year and turn it into something else. They just simply don't have time for that, it seems. I would think so anyway. If I was working on a game for a year straight and people were like, nope, that sounds shitty, I would probably want to throw it away, but since we can't, we kind of have a deadline here, we have to finish it out. No way. I'm done. That trick shot. Basically, I'm just saying, you know, don't be too critical. How I said that, you know, I hope it's not like futuristic shit should be reworded a little bit better than that. The only reason I say that is because I actually want people to enjoy a new Call of Duty. It really was an awesome time when everybody was playing like Black Ops 2 and MW2 and shit. Oh, what? I didn't even see him. I was like, I mean, I guess he's over there. That was fucked up. That was gross. We won't know anything about this until E3. Maybe it could be just complete bullshit, and we still have no idea what it could even be. E3 takes place in the middle of June. We got like 2.5 months before we actually know anything. So all of these like little leaks and all that other shit, like even if the guy does have some credibility, I'm gonna say he does have credibility because he does. Just relax. Don't be too critical. Obviously, you can throw your ideas around, but what you do like, what you don't like, all that other shit. Go down in the comment section, actually, what you guys think this Call of Duty will be. If it's futuristic, do you think there will be jetpacks? And if there are jetpacks, do you even want to play it? Or do you think it's just complete bullshit? I'm kind of hoping it's bullshit. I'm just saying, like, I just kind of want something similar to this now. Honestly, no, fuck it. I want a World at War II. I remember I did a vote on this. Either have a Black Ops 3 or a World at War II. And I actually had more votes on World at War II. Maybe they watched that video and they're like, hey, we're gonna do a World at War II. Or they're just completely ahead of us and they just already have that plan. If it's a World at War II, I'll be so happy. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to go back to the World Wars after all these years. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section.